Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DarkPhoenix Gaming, and you are watching Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Bhaal. When we left off last time, we had just gotten sucked into part of hell, which is apparently something we created with our, just by wishing for it to exist or something. I don't quite understand. After some cryptic bullshit prophecy. Oh, and we killed another child of Bhaal. That was just sort of thrown out there casually. Love that. And you may have noticed that we have a new addition to our party. Yes, Saravok is a party member now. We also gave him part of our soul. Yes, I am not joking. We did that. We also need to level him up. But let's see. Axe, I guess? I mean, we'll be sticking him with a two-handed sword, but the style he's stuck with right now is not really something that we can give him more points in. Fortunately, Saravok is already nice and geared up.
Yes.
Also, as of last time, I have a little bug going on right now where my game thinks that I don't have the hard drive space to save when I try and quick save or auto save.
Oh, yes!
So we'll just have to deal with that and just do manual saves instead. Annoying, but it's not a massive deal.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
You're one of us. You're one of the Bhaal spawn, aren't you? That I am. I'm Oh, but you needn't worry about me. I'm dead. I'm a nobody. I grew up in a small farming village. Didn't even know what I was until they came for me. But I knew I was different. You can hear the screams at night, can't you? You can feel the blood of the murdered, how it flows all around you. 1,000 different pains, and you're nothing but a solitary echo. But it's not terrible. It's inviting. It calls to you. And if you give in to it, if you offer your entire heart up to it, everything becomes crystal clear. 1 murder, 2, 1,000, it all becomes part of you. Okay, for someone who's claiming to be an innocent victim, this guy is more than a little suspicious, I have to say. I murdered 3 of the local girls until I was driven out. And I went to the city. Murder was easier there, and I felt the call every night. You can taste life, you know, and it is divine. Yeah, this guy's going to try to kill us. You resist it, don't you? Why would you do that? I can feel you've murdered many, and yet you resist all the good that we alone, the Bhaal spawn, can appreciate. After all, the only thing you need to fear is retribution.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Okay, that was creepy.
To battle with no regret.
Doppelgangers, eh?
And feed the earth!
Let's kill them.
To battle with no regrets. Go for the eyes, Boone. Go for the eyes.
That kobold commando.
To battle with no regrets.
Go after the kobolds first, I guess. Since they appeared. Yeah. Wait, I take that back. The kobolds are respawned.
Go for the
I don't like the looks of this.
So, what is it we're actually supposed to be doing here? Just fighting these guys until they've been permanently dealt with?
To battle with no regrets.
Take the life she gave! Be hurt.
for the eyes.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
Fear. Today's fun. No regret. Fear to feet.
Nature, take the life she gave.
Great fun.
Well, these guys aren't too much of a challenge, but they keep on fucking coming.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
Get that drow priestess, please.
Gotcha good.
Oh, that idiot can die.
Oh, creature!
No
I
regret.
feed the earth!
You.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes, Yal! Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes, Yal!
Seriously, what was that? If this is what Sarevok calls a challenge, I am quite disappointed.
Fool.
You survived retribution. I didn't, but then you know how to kill a lot better than I did. Strange thing is, the longer you survive, the more blood you have on your hands, and there's never an end to the retribution. Or is there? ...
You point, I punch.
Okay.
Swords, not words.
Something you need.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Turn to the loot. There is nothing worth a damn here.
Nature's servant awaits. It is done.
Yes. Just as I thought. Minsk and Boo stand where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Yes, I fear nothing.
Let's
Yes.
see what happens
Faster
if we
than
have
Tika
someone
Fast
stand on each of them.
What was it like to die, Sarabak? Seeing as you've been through
okay,
the experience
Imran.
repeatedly, I can't help
Time
but
and
wonder
place for
if
these
it's about some
conversations.
perspective.
Time and place.
You intend for me to believe that a weakling such as yourself has never needed to be revived by a priest? Bah! I imagine this group has gained a discount at the Temple of Helm for you, dear sister.
Shockingly enough, no. Imran's one of the people I've had die the least. And I don't even
Something you need.
care enough
I know there's
to
a lot on your mind right now, but
actually
may I
read out
May I talk
Sarevok's
to you?
nonsense.
about us?
Okay. Yes, Eri, what is it? This has been a difficult time for me, Toby. My life has changed so much since I met you, since you rescued me from that circus. And I don't even feel like I know myself anymore. You've been so patient this whole time, so understanding. Now, because of you and your love, I'm not that frightened little girl anymore, but I'm still scared. Scared? Scared of what? Frightened of what's to come. So much has changed so fast. I love you, but what if I suddenly lose you? What if some irresistible force tears us apart? That's why I wanted to wait until things were more stable. Yes, well, Eri, sometimes you just have to live for the moment before the moment is gone. You can't keep on waiting for things to get more stable forever. I know you're right, Toby. I'm just so worried about losing you later on that I'm afraid to let myself love you now. It's foolish, but I can't help it. I want to let myself love you, Toby. Please, just be patient with me a while longer.
Yes. Onward then.
Okay. Just Eri being Eri, I suppose. it hell to a different kind of hell. Charming, that.
The General is too busy to meet with the likes of these commoners. Move along and no one gets hurt.
These people represent the concerns of the entire town. Please, good soldiers, hear their case.
Our food is almost gone. Our children cry out in hunger. Your master must hear our pleas.
The plight of peasants is not Gromnir Ilkhan's concern. Stand aside, townsfolk.
If you know what's good for you, you'll all head back to your homes.
The army outside the city will surely kill us all. Your master cannot just turn his back on us.
Clear these gates. You won't get another warning.
Threats are not the answer here. Everyone stay calm and we can work together to find a solution.
Our orders are clear. Move these peasants along or we'll move them along ourselves.
I already don't like these guys, and we haven't even officially met them yet. That's not a good sign for them.
No one do anything rash. Perhaps if we return later, when it is more convenient for Gromnir Ilkhan to see us.
No, Melisande. We will not be bullied this time. We will stay right here until they take us to Gromnir.
Oh, I can already tell this is going to end badly.
We demand to see Gromnir. Take us to Ilkhan.
There's just no reasoning with you people. You only understand the edge of a sword.
Ah, fuck.
I told you to clear these gates. You brought this on yourselves.
No! Put down your weapons! This is not necessary!
What's this? A child of Bhaal appears from nowhere. Impossible. Yes.
Intruders! Spies! The walls have been breached!
Slay the invaders! Attack!
No! Hold your weapons! These might be allies come to help!
Don't fall for their tricks. Kill them all, and let the gods sort them out. For Gromnir!
Okay. Well, it saves the peasants who they were about to massacre, so if
I don't like the looks of this!
if fighting them will stop them from butchering innocent people, then I think Toby's all for it. Of course, we'd prefer if we didn't have to kill them, but you can't always get what you want. I'll take the potions and the gold. Everything else can stay.
Greetings, I am Melisande, a friend. Welcome to Saradush. I regret your first encounter in this town was so bloody.
Yes, same here. But how do you know my name? I've watched the events of your life quite closely, Toby, as I do with all the progeny of the Lord of Murder. I've seen many of your kin slain over these past months. Why are Bhaal's children of such interest to you, though? Doesn't exactly seem like your typical bird-watching hobby. You might consider me to be a guardian, for want of a better term. I know the prophecies of Alondo. I know some feel they allude to the return of Bhaal to the realms. By taking an active interest in the fate of Bhaal's offspring, you, those like you, I hope to prevent the Lord of Murder from returning to the realms in any form. So, you're just another person meddling in the fate of Bhaal's children, then? Like I haven't seen that before. I do not know how you came to be here, Toby. I fear you are now trapped here in Ceradush like the rest of us. Trapped? By whom? Beyond the walls of Ceradush awaits the army of Yagashura. They have laid siege to this town, seeking the death of all those here who share your tainted blood. Is there any hope of stopping this slaughter? Surely there must be something we can do, right? First, we must deal with General Gromnir, the man who now runs the city of Ceradush. Gromnir is also a child of Bhaal, and was once a powerful general. I brought him and his loyal men here to protect Ceradush and the many Bhaal spawn gathered here seeking sanctuary. But Gromnir is mad. He has barricaded himself in the castle throne room, and his troops run amok through the town with no regard for the lives and rights of the citizens of Ceradush. Wait, what? He's just locked himself in the castle and he's not bothering to protect people who he was brought here to protect. Such a... How can he betray them like that? I mean, I'm not exactly one normally for murdering people for not doing their jobs, but this is a step too far. This kind of betrayal, surely death is the only answer we can give to this. The actions of Gromnir and his soldiers have caused dissension within the town, made it almost impossible for the loyal Ceradush militia to defend the walls. We must first defeat the enemy within before we can end this siege. You must find a way to get inside the castle to Gromnir. Perhaps you can reason with him, but I fear he is beyond reason. I'm afraid you will have to kill the general to give Ceradush any hope of surviving the siege. For the sake of this town, then, I will try to reason with the mad general. I may be difficult to find after this, Toby. The town suffers, my hours are spent doing what I can for the people. If you have another question, I suggest you ask it now. Okay, can you offer any tips on getting into Gromnir's castle? I can offer little advice in this matter. Gromnir's own mages make approaching the gates hopeless. We'll have to find another way in. I just pray one exists. Alright. I will do what I can to help. How long until the walls of Ceradush fall? What kind of timetable are we working with here? Siege could last a few days or a few months. Act quickly, Toby, and may fortune shine on your mission. I meant to ask some other questions. I didn't realize that would actually end it.
Yes.
Oh well. Great.
As you will.
Getting attacked. What a bloody place.
What? Do not presume.
Something you need? Of course.
Right, now. Let's have a look around. So, dealing with Gromnir. Find a way into the castle.
I'll help. What can I do?
Every hunts jump on my sword while you can, Evil. I won't be as gentle. Yes?
I never saw
wouldn't
much
dream
of
of
the cities
refusing.
from the circus.
Okay.
Are they all so crowded like this?
Just name what you want.
You can't just
Something you need.
open the gate like that, I would say.
Oh, yes.
Who's this? Erard. You have a name, so you must be important, right?
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me double
But-
talking to you.
You can't just talk to him, unfortunately. Wait, I just noticed. Trapdoor in the floor.
Yes. Just as I thought.
Can't get that open.
Onward then.
I'm not quite sure how we get in. Anyway. Castle. It's right there, but I'm not sure how to get myself inside it. Okay.
Something you need.
We're not finding any obvious way into the castle.
Task at hand.
So, let's go have a poke inside the barracks. Or that would be my ideal solution. Not really having any luck getting inside anywhere, sadly.
Of course.
Nothing here wants to open. Well, the tavern does, so let's go inside the tavern.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
We can huddle in here for a bit. And a few of our people are a little beat up.
Something you need.
Oh, yes.
Let's just go and talk with a few people.
Hi, friend.
If anyone has anything to say. I'm not insane. I'm not. Excuse me? Nobody believes me. Why would they? After all that's been going on in Saradush, I even think about the fact that there are monsters amongst us preying on us. Okay, slow down a second. What are you talking about? You're right, I'm babbling, aren't I? It's that I know they're searching for me. And they know that I know about them. The nights aren't safe for me, and I can't even flee the city. Know about who? The vampires, the courtesans, some of them. Anyway, they started disappearing after the siege began. No one knew where they went. And then they started to reappear, changed. Nobody noticed because of the siege, but it's true. They moved down into the old prison. Their lairs there, I swear. And they come to this bar at night to feed on their customers. I have no idea how many there are now. So many people die every day here. What's a few more? I was taken down to the prison myself, but I got away, and now they hunt for me. I know I sound crazy. No one wants to listen to me, but it's true. I'm a dead man. Down to the prison. How do I get down to this prison? Go down? Well, I guess all you have to do is, hire one of the courtesans, right? Just wait here in the bar until they come. But why would you want to go down there? Never mind. I don't want to know. I've got my own hide to think about. Excuse me. Okay. Vampires masquerading and prostitutes. Based in the sewers. Yes. We might be able to use that. Get inside
Just as I thought.
the palace by going in through the sewers. It's an option, certainly.
Hi, friend.
Oh, my brother, I should have expected it would all end like this. Vikang. Didn't I run into you in trade meet? Did we? I don't recall. It's been a while since I did Shadows of Amn, so I could just be misremembering. Perhaps. I spent a brief time there, between jumps. Yeah, it was you. You vanished in a flash of lightning right in front of my eyes. Curse of my ball-tainted blood. Ever I was afraid I would suddenly be teleported to a completely new part of the world. Most disruptive, especially while I was being hunted. Hunted? Who were you being hunted by? By other Ballspawn, of course. Yagashura, for one. Others. Whenever I tried to build a life, the hunters would show up and poof, I'd jump. Or teleport, if you rather. It's not a very comfortable thing to live with. Okay, so if that's the case, how come you haven't jumped out of Saradush yet? It's kind of ironic, actually. I ran into Melisande during my travels. She helped me, as she tries to help all the Ballspawn. She helped me cure myself so my fear wouldn't make me jump anymore. First, it was a great relief. Knowing you can be snatched away without any warning is a little upsetting. Now trapped here, I pray every day that my curse will manifest itself again. Yeah, I can see where you get that from. But I need to ask you something. Do you know how I can find Gromnir? Specifically, how I can get into the palace. I can't imagine why you'd want to meet with Gromnir. He's rather unstable. Paranoid, even. He isn't hard to find. He's in the throne room in the castle. So I hear. That's all I can tell you. That doesn't really help me get into the castle, but thanks all the same. Let's see. Good day to you, sir. Strangers are a rare sight in Saradush these days. I can imagine they would be, but on to business now. I need to get into Gromnir's castles. Do you know how I can do that? I assure you, my lord, I know nothing of that. Well, you're bloody useless, aren't you?
I trust all is well.
Okay. Dark times call for dark ale, he says. What can you tell me about Gromnir Ilkhan? Best know the man before we start chatting with him. Bah! I should spit in disgust every time I hear his name, but he's not worth the effort. Gromnir Ilkhan's nothing but a bully. A cruel, cowardly little despot. It was bad enough around here with all these refugees showing up in these past few months, but at least they didn't bother nobody. Gromnir's a different story. First, his troops ran off Count Santelle, and they started terrorizing the townsfolk. Next thing we know, we're caught between a tyrant we hate and an army outside our walls that wants to kill us all just to get at him. Still, life and business go on, for a while. All a man can do is carry on, and hope for the best. That's my philosophy. Anything else I can help you with? What services you got? See the bartender.
I trust all is well.
Okay, then. Do you happen to know any way I could get inside the castle to speak with Gromnir? Don't know why you'd want to go meet with Gromnir Ilkhan. Most of us do our best to avoid him and his troops, but I just might be able to help you out in this matter, for a fee. Okay. Money is not really an object of concern for Toby at this point. How much do you want? I'll need 1,000 gold to share this little secret. Here's your money. An old and abandoned jail in the city where Count Santelle could imprison his political enemies. Rumor holds there was a secret passage from the jail into the castle. But the jail never got much use, and nobody bothered to look after it, until it became overrun with undead, and the Count secretly asked Sister Ferielle at the temple to seal the entrance. How do you know this? Sister Ferielle and I have a very close relationship, if you get my drift. If you talk to her, she might give you the key, seeing as how we're all doomed anyways. Okay. So, we need to go to the temple to get a key.
Whatever I can do to help.
To get into the prison, which has a secret passage into the castle, but we're gonna have to fight the undead. Okay.
Onward then.
Let's do this. Next time, because I am ending this here. I think that's enough for one episode. So, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, then please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to get updated when I put another video up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. So long for now, everybody.